Hello and welcome to my first ever video blog. I've never done a video blog before, not one for taking selfies either, so this will be interesting. But I just thought, what better way to show people, you know, what happens at Scotty's Little Soldiers and where people's money goes, and you know that they work so hard for and fundraise for and donations. So I just thought it'd be great to show people videos of what happens at Scotty's Little Soldiers. Also for my kids to look back on and see, you know, what mum and everyone done in memory of their dad, and yeah, just what happens at a charity every day really. So I hope you enjoy watching them. I thought I'd start with the first one by doing a tour of the Scotty office. So we're here in Kings Lynn at the office. Obviously those of you that know the story will know that Scotty's didn't start with having an office. It was just me in my house with family and friends when they could. They supported me, and then after about a year and a half, I think it was, we managed to get a really cheap small office in the centre of Kings Lynn, which was great and an amazing step for me, you know. But it was so tiny that we just had no room for any more help. We had no room to store anything, and it just wasn't working. So as the charity grew, the office needed to grow, I suppose. And a year ago we moved into this premises, just on the outskirts of Kings Lynn. Very lucky to have the council support, so they helped us out with the rent and things that meant we could move here. And it's just amazing to see that we're now here, we've got room to grow. Yeah, so come on the tour and have a look at the office. So I'll now take you through to the Scotty office. So this is the main entrance where you come in. We're really lucky because when we came into the unit, my dad kindly came in and redecorated all the walls, and then East Coast Signs did our door wraps for us, and we had another company, Gibbs Carpet, come and do all our floor for us. So we've been really lucky that it just companies donating and doing discount offers for us. I'll just take you now into the main office. So this is the main office where you have Kim over there, who works part-time on accounts, keeping the accounts in order, and then we have Debbie, normally in, she's on a day holiday today, but she's normally in. She sits over there and she looks after the bit of general admin, but also helps assist me on the members side of the charity. And then this is Bernie, who looks after all the fundraisers. So anyone who gets involved and supports the charity by fundraising, Bernie sort of guides them through their events, helps them with anything they need. It's really great, this office, actually, because everything in here, apart from I think Kim and Debbie's computers, everything's been donated to the charity. So the phones, the desks, the chairs. So it's just really helps, and just really grateful for all that. We're now going through into Stuart's office. So this is Stuart's office. Stuart is there he is, morning.
Morning.
Stuart's the CEO of the charity. He basically makes sure the running of the charity all goes smoothly and everything's being done as it should do. This gives me the time to focus on the members and work with the families. And then I'll just also take you through into the meeting room. And this is really great to have this space so that when people come in, companies or our PR agency, we can just come in here. I'll just show you a bit more. We've got some wicked photos on the wall here. But we can basically come in here and have our meetings and not be disturbed. It just helps you focus. But it's a really nice room to come into because it's just some fab photos. Really makes you remember what we're doing it for. So yeah, this is the meeting room. So now we'll take you into my office. This is the members' office. So at the minute it's just me in here. Don't know if you can see, but there's my desk there. Eventually someone else will join me in here as the charity gets bigger and I need a bit more support, but at the minute it's just me in here. Debbie does pop in now and again to wrap some birthday presents that are ready to be sent out, or some vouchers or anything. But this is basically the members' office, so I love this office. I love coming into work and being in here, because it reminds me every day when I look at the photos, you know, of how much we're helping these kids and how much support they need and they deserve, you know. And behind me you'll see all the thank you letters. I've got loads more that still need to be put up. Actually, I need to get another board but that it just means so much because they are so grateful for the support, and it just sort of makes you realise how badly they need the support and how thankful they are that Scotty's Little Soldiers is still here. So, but yeah, this is the members' office, and there's a really nice picture of Lee just behind me as well, and that's another reason I really like this office, because obviously Lee was the reason it all started, and it's just good to come to work and remember that every day, and remember why we're doing it and who we're doing it for. So yeah, this is the members' office, this is my office. So this is the staff kitchen area. Not the biggest, not the grand area in the world, but it's all brand new and it does the job. We're really lucky because we had a company donate the kitchen, and another company fit the kitchen for us, all totally free of charge because they wanted to help the charity. So it just means so much when companies do stuff like that. It makes such a difference to us and means that money can be spent elsewhere. So yeah, this is where all the lunches are made and the teas and coffees are made. And then I'll just take you around now into Joe's office. So this is Joe's office, and there's Joe.
Hiya.
Busy at work. Joe is responsible for looking after the warehouse, and so if there's any events happening, Joe's responsible for making sure the right equipment goes to the right event. Any merchandise that's sold on our website, Joe packs and sends out. He's also responsible for reordering and all the stock and the logistics sides of the warehouse and the charity. This area is where we keep all the merchandise that we sell on our website, or when we go out at events, we sell the merchandise on our stands. So it's all kept here, t-shirts, hoodies, things like that. And then just behind me over here, we've got all the little bits and bobs that we sell, like key rings and pens and things, all available on the website. Behind me is our little packing area. So if anyone purchases something online, it will get packed here, then taken over to the delivery area. So this is the area where we keep all our event equipment, so anything like banners, gazebos, our cardboard cutout Scotties, things like that will get kept in this area. And then this is where they also get loaded up into the Ranger or the Scotty car to go off and raise awareness through the UK. Okay, so behind me now we have where we keep all the toys that are either donated from different companies or that we purchase in ahead of birthdays. So these are the toys that get sent out to the children on their birthdays. We also keep our children's new membership packs here, so they get a branded backpack and a branded football and a gift and a keyring when they become a member. And the backpacks aren't for sale, so they're unique to the kids. We have to make sure that everything is kept well, everything's brand new, everything's the same sort of value, so the children are getting the fair and the same amount spent on them. And we have to obviously keep a check that everything's suitable for that age, so we keep it into boys area and girls area, and then we have like our board games section and our puzzles and everything. So this is where all the toys are kept for the members. So that's my first video blog. Hope you enjoyed it. Short and sweet, but make sure you check out my next ones and learn more about Scotty's Little Soldiers.